Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a methodology on how to consistently win at Texas Hold'em No Limit at games.com. Okay, I played one session so far, and a session is of 10 games, and I won 8 of the 10 hands, and I received 522 chips. Okay, in the beginning we all started out with approximately a 500 chip stack. So I'm going to go through another session and show you my methodology, and hopefully you can use it in your own playing to increase your fun. Okay, so you noticed on the first hand we have a $40 bonus in the pot, and I want to make sure that I always get that bonus, so I start out aggressively, and that is one of the key components of my methodology in winning is playing aggressive. Okay, so I usually start out with the pot size, and everyone will fold more than likely. Okay, like I said, everyone folded, and I just increased my pot size by 40 chips. Okay, so the next step is on the pre-fold bet. You always, no matter what two cards you receive, you always raise the bet. And when you do that, more than likely everyone will fold. So like I said, I raised the bet, everyone will fold.
Please.
Okay, so I've got two jacks here, a pair of jacks, but I continue with my methodology. I just raise on the pre-fold bet. Okay, so I have a call, which is good. Okay, so my next step on the fourth card or the fourth street bet is I always bet. I don't never check. I always bet. No matter what two cards I have, I always bet. And that if my opponent checks me, then that's the indication that his hand is not that strong. But if he raises me, that will indicate to me he has a stronger hand. Okay, so here on the 4th Street bet, I'm going to bet the minimum bet. Okay, so he raised me. So if they raised me, I always raise them back. Okay, so here's someone who's got a pretty strong hand. They called me on my raise back to him, and they have a potential for a flush, and which I also do. But the key to the methodology here is never let your opponent get to 5th Street if you can help it. Okay, so that means I have to bet strong on the pre-5th Street bet. So usually what I do is bet the pot, and my opponent will usually fold. Okay, so I just won 82
Line,
chips.
please.
Okay, so now I've got an 8 and a 3. So again, I always raise on the pre-fold bet. So I got called. Okay, so no matter what two cards I receive, I make a bet. opponent called. Okay, so the key here is to never let them get to 5th Street, so I want to bet strong. So I bet the pot, and more than likely my opponent will fold. Again, we've got an 8 and a 5. We raise. I got called. So on the turn, I bet. I got raised. So I make another raise. And I got called. So again, I do not want my 5th Street. Potential for a flush here, but I'm going to bet strong. I stick to my methodology. So I bet the pot. More than likely my opponent will fold. As planned, he folds. I increase my pot by 80 chips. Pre-fold bet, raise. Everyone folds. Four and 9, pre-fold bet, raise. I got called. Okay. So on the turn, I bet. Got called. So now I want to make a strong bet so we don't get to the river card. I bet the pot. More than likely my opponent will fold.
Blinds, please.
2 and 8. Pre-fold bet. I bet. Everyone folds.
Blinds, please.
7-10. Pre-fold bet. Raise. Turn. I bet. Got called. Again, do not want them to get to the river card. So I bet the pot. More than likely they will fold.
Last card, good luck.
Okay, at this point, I got called on my turn bet. So that indicates my opponent has a strong hand, or a fairly strong hand. So this is really the only point in the game I have to be concerned with the cards that I'm holding. So I have to make a decision. Do I take chances? Here I've got two pair, a 10, a pair of 10s and a pair of 7s. And to check, will not cost me any more unless he raises. So at this point I'm just going to check. He checks. So I end up losing that hand. Pre-fold bet, always raise.
Refund. Last card, good luck.